Effective communication is arguably the most vital skill you can ever cultivate. Whether you are engaging in a one-on-one heart-to-heart or addressing a massive audience, the way you transmit your thoughts determines whether you are truly understood or simply ignored. Here is the fundamental truth. Communication isn't just about the words you choose. It is about the timing, the delivery, and, most crucially, how the message is received. It is a two-way street that requires absolute intentionality. When you master this skill, you don't just speak. You open doors to new career opportunities, strengthen your personal bonds, and leave a lasting footprint on the world. However, great communication doesn't happen by chance. It is a craft honed through practice, self-awareness, and a relentless commitment to growth. Think of every interaction not just as an exchange of data, but as a golden opportunity to connect. The strategies we are about to explore are timeless fundamentals. When you get these right, your ability to persuade and inspire will transform beyond your imagination. 1. Listening with intention. The first essential secret to mastering this craft is learning to listen with intention. Ironically, while we often associate communication with speaking, true connections actually begins with how well you listen. Intentional listening is far more than just hearing sounds. It is about being fully present. It means paying attention not only to the words, but to the emotions and the subtext behind them. Most people listen only to respond. They are busy rehearsing their next sentence while the other person is still talking. To be effective, you must shift your focus. Listen to understand, not just to reply. Reflect on a time you felt truly heard. The person wasn't just nodding. They were engaged, asking deep questions, and reflecting your feelings back to you. That is the gold standard. To practice this, start by removing distractions. In a world of constant notifications, giving someone your undivided attention is a profound way to say, "You matter to me." Resist the urge to jump in with advice or solutions. Often, people don't need a problem solver. They just need a witness to their thoughts. Observe their nonverbal cues, posture, eye contact, and tone, because what is left unsaid often carries the most weight. When they finish, take a moment to paraphrase what you heard. This builds immense trust and encourages the conversation to go deeper. Point 2. The power of the pause. The second trick is mastering the power of the pause. This is one of the most underutilized yet impactful tools in your arsenal. A well-timed silence adds clarity and allows your words to settle. Think of your words as seeds. The pause is the moment those seeds settle into the soil of the listener's mind. Many people fear silence, thinking it makes them look unprepared. In reality, pausing conveys confidence and authority. It shows you are in control of the rhythm and are deliberate with your message. If you rush, you risk sounding nervous or scattered. A pause gives you the air of composure. Beyond confidence, pausing helps you gather your thoughts, preventing the foot and mouth syndrome that comes with impulsive speaking. In storytelling or high-stakes presentations, a pause before a key point creates anticipation, making the audience lean in. It's like highlighting a sentence in a book. It tells the listener, this is important. Furthermore, it allows you to read the room. While you are silent, you can gauge reactions. Are they nodding or confused? Use that moment to adjust your approach. Even in difficult conversations, a pause can act as a reset button, diffusing tension and allowing for a thoughtful response rather than an emotional reaction. Point 3. Tailoring your message. The third essential pillar is tailoring your message to your audience. A one-size-fits-all approach rarely works in human connection. To truly resonate, you must meet people where they are, not where you want them to be. Every audience, whether a single friend or a corporate board, has a unique context, knowledge level, and emotional state. Effective communication begins with empathy, stepping into their shoes. What do they value? What keeps them up at night? If your audience values efficiency, focus on results. If they value connection, emphasize stories and relationships. If you are speaking to experts, don't bore them with basics. If you are speaking to beginners, strip away the jargon. Adapting your style isn't about being fake. It's about being flexible. It's like learning a few phrases of a local language when traveling. It shows respect. Timing also plays a role here. A great message delivered when the audience is distracted will fall flat. Be sensitive to their mood and the setting. Use feedback in real time. If you see a brow furrow in confusion, don't be afraid to rephrase. While you adapt, stay authentic. People can sense sincerity, and when they feel you've taken the effort to understand them, they are far more likely to engage with your ideas. Point 4. The rule of simplicity. The fourth essential strategy is the rule of simplicity. Many believe that complex ideas require complex language, but the most impactful messages are often the most straightforward. Complexity is the enemy of clarity. If your audience has to work too hard to decode your meaning, they will eventually tune out. Simplicity isn't about dumbing down your content. It is about distilling it to its very essence. Think of the most memorable speeches in history. They were profound because they were clear. To embrace simplicity, you must first be absolutely certain of your own core message. If you aren't clear on what you want to say, your audience stands no chance. Identify the single most important takeaway before you even begin. Brevity is the soul of this rule. Every unnecessary word dilutes the power of your message. Avoid filler words that add bulk without value. Structure your thoughts in a logical sequence so that one point flows naturally into the next. You can also use metaphors and analogies to bridge the gap between complex concepts and common understanding. By relating something new to something familiar, you make your message accessible. Remember, simplicity is a practice. It requires the discipline to strip away the non-essential until only the truth remains. 5. Mastering non-verbal communication. The fifth trick is mastering the silent language, non-verbal communication. While words carry the data, your body language, tone, and facial expressions carry the emotion. If your words say one thing but your body says another, people will always believe your body. Start with your posture. An open, upright stance signals confidence and receptivity. Conversely, crossed arms or slouching can make you seem defensive or disinterested. Eye contact is equally vital. It builds a bridge of trust and shows you are fully present. However, it should feel natural, not forced. Your facial expressions act as a mirror to your intent. A genuine smile can break the ice, while a furrowed brow signals gravity. Most importantly, your tone of voice must align with your message. The same sentence can be a joke, a question, or a command depending on your pitch and pace. Practice mirroring subtly, reflecting the other person's energy or posture, to create a sense of subconscious rapport. When your nonverbal cues align perfectly with your spoken words, your communication becomes undeniably authentic and compelling. 6. Incorporating empathy. The sixth pillar, and perhaps the most human one, is empathy. Without empathy, communication is merely a transaction, a cold exchange of information. With empathy, it becomes a transformation. Empathy is the ability to step out of your own perspective and into someone else's. It's about recognizing that people don't just want to be heard, they want to be understood. Empathy begins with genuine curiosity. Ask yourself, what are they feeling? Why do they see the situation this way? You don't have to agree with someone to empathize with them. It's about validating their humanity. Pay attention to the emotional undercurrents. If a colleague seems overwhelmed, acknowledging it with a simple, "It sounds like you're carrying a lot right now," can do more for your professional relationship than any technical advice. Judgment creates distance, but empathy creates connection. Resist the urge to interrupt or fix. Sometimes, the most empathetic thing you can do is hold space for someone else's truth. This creates a safe environment where people feel valued. And when people feel valued, they open up, share honestly, and collaborate more effectively. 7. The art of asking the right questions. The seventh trick is using the power of inquiry. Questions are the keys that unlock deeper dialogue. They shift the spotlight from you to the other person, showing that you value their wisdom and perspective. However, the quality of the conversation depends entirely on the quality of the questions. Prioritize open-ended questions. Instead of asking, "Did you like the plan?" which yields a one-word answer, ask, "What are your thoughts on how this plan might unfold?" This invites exploration. Use clarifying questions to ensure you aren't making assumptions. Asking, "Can you help me understand that point better?" demonstrates that you are actively listening and committed to accuracy. Questions can also be used for self-reflection, guiding the other person to discover their own solutions. This is far more empowering than simply giving orders. Be mindful of your tone. A question should feel like an invitation, not an interrogation. Instead of, "Why is this late?" try, "What challenges did we hit with the timeline?" This shifts the focus from blame to problem solving. When you ask the right questions and then truly listen to the answers, you build a bridge of trust that makes communication feel effortless. 8. Mastering the art of framing. The 8th essential trick is the art of framing for persuasion. Framing is about how you structure your ideas to resonate with your audience's perspective. It isn't about manipulation. It is about making your message accessible and relatable. The way you frame a situation determines whether someone leans in or tunes out. Everyone views the world through a unique lens shaped by their experiences. To communicate effectively, you must align your message with that lens. Start with shared values. If you're proposing a change, begin by highlighting a common goal. This creates immediate alignment. The language you use is your primary framing tool. Words carry immense emotional weight. Instead of describing a situation as a difficult problem, frame it as an exciting challenge. Both describe the same reality, but the latter inspires action, while the former creates anxiety. Always emphasize outcomes over processes. People are naturally drawn to the why and the result. Instead of dwelling on the tedious steps of a new project, highlight the time it will save or the stress it will reduce. Furthermore, anticipate objections. By addressing potential concerns before they are even voiced, you build credibility and show respect for your audience's intelligence. Use stories and metaphors to provide a mental framework. A well-told anecdote can illustrate a point far better than raw data ever could. Point 9. Consistency between words and actions. The 9th and final pillar is the bedrock of all communication: consistency. Trust is the foundation of any meaningful connection, and the fastest way to destroy trust is to say one thing and do another. Your message, no matter how eloquent, loses all its power if your actions don't match your words. People are always looking for congruence. Consistency is about reliability. If you commit to a deadline, meet it. If you advocate for a value, live it. It is better to be honest about your limitations than to overpromise and underdeliver. Saying, "I might need an extra day," builds more trust than a broken promise ever will. This consistency extends to your nonverbal cues as well. If you claim to be excited, but your tone is flat, your audience will sense the disconnect. Authentic communication requires your words, tone, and actions to move in the same direction. This is a long-term game. Trust isn't built in a single interaction. It is forged through a pattern of dependable behavior. When you are consistent, you don't have to work as hard to persuade people because your reputation precedes you. You become a person of integrity, and that integrity gives your words a weight that cannot be ignored. If you make a mistake, and we all do, own it. Accountability is far more respected than the pretense of perfection. When people know they can count on your word, communication becomes effortless and deeply impactful. In closing, remember that communication is not just about the exchange of words. It is the art of creating understanding and forging bonds. Each of these 9 techniques is a tool in your kit. By mastering the art of intentional listening, utilizing the power of the pause, tailoring your message, and embracing simplicity, you set the stage. By aligning your nonverbal cues, practicing deep empathy, asking the right questions, framing your ideas, and maintaining absolute consistency, you build a foundation that cannot be shaken. Communication is not a fixed trait you are born with. It is a skill you refine over time. Approach every interaction with mindfulness and a commitment to growth. Whether you are in a boardroom, on a stage, or at the dinner table, your ability to connect will determine your influence and the quality of your relationships. Great communication doesn't just happen. It is built with intention. Take these lessons, apply them to your life, and watch as your world transforms through the power of connection.